Alrighty, guys and gals. How are you? What's going on? It's Big E here. We're back on the Ironman. Yes, we are.
Hello.
This is an Ironman Warrior. And I think the first couple of videos I said, hopefully I've put the rules up on the screen, and I have yet to do it. Maybe I'll remember this episode, but really quickly, the Ironman Challenge. It's been around for a long time. You can't have any gear above white quality. Only gray or white items ever on your character. No enchants here. You cannot use health pots or armor pots or anything like that. You cannot pick any talent points. Can't have any food buffs. Can't have buffs from other players. No auction house. No trading. No mailbox. That's right. And obviously no deaths. That's pretty much the gist of it. So let's get back. We are allowed one profession, and that profession is first aid. And we'll try to keep on top of this. I have just gotten back from my family emergency situation, and it's still pretty terrible situation. But I'm going to try to keep my mind off of it and just have a little fun for maybe an hour here.
Speak quickly.
If we can. Let's grab this course thread. We're going to need that for a quest.
Victory for Sylvanas.
All right, let's get into it. I think we need, like everything in this area. Dusk bat pelts. We need the Scarlet Crusade stuff over here. We've got the Doomweed, all kinds of stuff. So let's get into it, man. Hope you guys and gals are doing well today. I sure do. Now, we are allowed to use any buffs that our class can use. We can use. So I can put up Battle Shout on myself. We can do stuff like that. Do I need these? We do not. But let's get warmed up here. I got this two-hander that I think we bought from a vendor. I also have shield, one-hander and a shield. We can I can quickly change to it. For spell casters, we can interrupt them. I can do a little click like that. So I need to make sure I'm also keeping on top of the one-handed. Is there a specialization for shields? Doesn't look like there is. That's interesting. But we are allowed to train at the trainer, which we couldn't do. We couldn't do this challenge if we weren't allowed to at least upgrade our abilities. I mean, that would be incredibly difficult. But the reason I say that is because there's an ability we're going to get called Shield Bash, which will interrupt a healer or Shadow Bolt, something like that. Is there music on? There is. I can barely hear it. Anyway, it's kind of good to be back here. A rough couple of weeks here, man. Oh, we also have Thunderclap and Rend. Went ahead and trained those up. We did get lucky with one green bag drop. I like that. We need those. Hopefully we'll continue. Oops. Uh-oh. Two on me here. Why do I keep hitting that button? Oh, that's Heroic Strike. Oh my gosh, this could be bad here. I'm a little bit worried. Well, are we dead? This mob really needs to die. He's not going to run away. He parried me. Come on. Holy Jesus Christ. That always happens, doesn't it? it gets that close. I couldn't even see the health bar there. We might have been less than 10 health right there. But it always happens. The mob's almost dead, you're almost dead, and you go to do an ability and you miss it, parry, or get resisted. It seems like that happens. So I did. He parried my heroic strike. Would have been a 5-minute video. Okay. Do I have skill, right? Yeah, we got some skill here. Just can't really handle 2 mobs. A little bit scary there. I actually thought we were dead for sure. So this is why it might be useful. I know rend is complete trash, but in a situation like that, any damage that's ticking is better than nothing, right? So I'm going to get in the habit of continuing to use rend. Also, I'm going to get in the habit of not pulling 2 mobs. I just wasn't paying attention. Which is how you die. Thunderclap is also good to put down because it does increase the time between their attacks. It's just 10%, but again, when you're this squishy, it's better than nothing. What are we eating down here? We've got some mushrooms. Yeah. Delicious. We will level up, hit level 8, and let's see, what do we have to, can we learn anything? Yeah, Heroic Strike rank 2. Now, oh, never mind, I'm not doing the Oathbound challenge. See, I can't use Hamstring. Hamstring we can use, and we're going to train both of those up. Hamstring's going to be pretty big, but I do need to get some... Let me put some of these bandages down here. The way that I will use Hamstring, well, I'll use it 2 ways, but I'll use it to prevent mobs from running away, so they don't get far away, but I'll also use it if I'm low on health. I Hamstring, we can run off and get maybe 4 or 5 ticks of a bandage. I don't know if we'll get that much, but 2 or 3 ticks, hopefully. And get healed up a little bit since I'm not allowed to use health pots. Pretty sure these mobs run. Yeah. A lot of mobs out here. It's a patrol right there, I think. That might be an upgrade, those pants there. They are. We'll take those. This is a level above me. There we go. All right, so the first thing we do, instead of staying here and using this rank 1 heroic strike, we're going to go train up right now. So we do more damage with heroic strike. And I'll try to get back to my jokey, jovial self as soon as I can. The families, everybody's going through it right now, and nothing that any of us can do for any kind of resolution, closure. That's the hard part. Let's see. Our warrior trainer's actually right inside downstairs. We can go give Gretchen the items here.
This had better be good.
That's pretty good. That's good for me. Can I afford it? Yeah, we can afford it.
Remember, patience, discipline.
All right, remember patience and discipline. There's heroic strike rank 2. And hamstring, big one. And we'll use that as... I'll put that as R for right now. I don't think this is an upgrade, but...
What is it?
What are you doing there?
Embrace the shadow.
Yeah, I appreciate your efforts, Iron Man. May Sylvanas recognize your bravery one day. I don't have a cloak, but I want the 22, the plus 22 armor, so we'll take the gloves. We can get cloaks pretty easy. All right, goodbye, Gretchen. There's some other quests in here. We're going to wait. They're like, we got to be like level 9, 10, I think, before we can comfortably do those. And there's one that I just will not be doing, and that is dealing with the guy at the very bottom of the crypt. It's a very dangerous quest to do. At level 10, we'll get a warrior quest to fight a guy right in there, I believe. Why is there like a... It's like a cog wheel there. Am I supposed to do something here? I'm not sure. That's kind of weird to me. All right. Let's see. Let's finish this up. We'll go this way. What am I doing? Down here. Somebody's out here. Slaying zombies. Looks like a hunter there. We did the Doomweed already, I believe, and the Gloomweed stuff. That's a hostile one. So be wary in here. You get used to these bats not being hostile, but the ones with the red wings are vampiric. They'll attack you. All right, we've got a level on these fools now. Little hamstring action. He's not going to run. Missionaries don't run, I guess. There's a cloak. That's an upgrade because we don't have one. It's kind of strange that I don't have a cloak. I guess I didn't choose the first one as a quest reward. One of the other item, whatever that one might have been. Hamstring is a pretty... It stays on the target a fairly long time, too. I could put it up almost as soon as we're in combat, but it's really no need to do it. Alright. Oh, that's right. We have to get this dude. This is going to be a little tough for us, I believe. Everything we do on this warrior is going to be a little bit tough. Warrior is a great class, especially when you get like over level 30 and you start coming into your talent points and your gear. But again, that's not going to happen for us because we're not going to have talent points to make our abilities better. And we're not going to have gear. We're not going to have any stamina. So this is a rough one. And I do not think I'll get to 60, but like I said, I'll try. Do our best here. It's fun for me to try to do these things. All right, we know missionaries don't run away, so no sense of hamstringing it. No, they do run. Okay. So that scroll I cannot use. What I usually do on my Ironman, if I see a class that can use it, like the mage can use spirit, I'll give it to him instead. Like that. This looks like a 2-pole here. Shit. Oh, I got dazed there. So this is where hamstring... Oh my god. Let's run sideways. I don't want to get dazed again. This is where hamstring shines quite brightly. You just kind of get away. That was a ridiculous situation that I just put myself into right there. So there's a set, I'm going to say gear, that we're trying for. It drops off of mobs in the world. And I think it's literally just called plate mail. But we can't start getting that till level 40. I mean, if I see any of the pieces, I'm going to put them in the bank. But we're wearing mail until level 40. But then we're going to be looking for stuff. They're just called like plate leggings, plate chest, something like that. Very basic. But it's the best white gear that I can get. And there is, again, I'll say a set. There's cloth, leather, mail, and plate that you can get. We're looking for 4 more rings. I'll probably have to come back and do Captain Perrine here, or whatever his name is. Wait till they're green. God, I hate missing so many shots in a row. All right, 3 more here. Some rage built up here. That could be an upgraded shield. We have a Death Guard buckler. It is. That's an upgrade. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch this now. So I'll use my little macro. I'll do the change. Then I'll equip this one. And we'll go back. I'll go into my macro here. It's here. And, oops. Make sure we have the new shield there. Save that. There we are. What is the... Oh, I'm pretty far behind in swords already. So it's probably worth it to go ahead and switch over. Now, I'm not allowed to get into groups, especially for help. But I don't mind helping somebody else if they're going to try to do something. So I'm actually going to help the mage if he's trying to get Captain Perrine here. He might be. Maybe not. He might have already done it. So I can switch weapons in the middle of a fight. We talked about that before. But you can't switch gear in the middle of a fight. Here, brother. I'll take this one. Thanks, bro. This probably isn't... These aren't the best mobs to level up my weapon skill here. Let's not do that. I need to be able to hit these. I was getting pretty low there. He does need this, so I'm going to help him out. It's because it just makes me happy to do it. I don't think he has sheep yet. I don't think they get sheep till like level 22. So what I don't want to do is... Like, I don't want to be a dick and attack that, right? But I will attack this one. Because then he wouldn't have got credit for it. He still has not attacked it. I need you to hit it, dude. Come on, man. Take it, brother. There you go. So he was being really cool right there. We were kind of doing the same thing. He didn't want to tag it because he thought I needed it. He didn't really need my help at all. But whatever. So that was cool. Not a lot of players would do that. In fact, I think most players would have just run in and got the tag, right? Like complete dicks. In fact, I watch a YouTuber who does that quite a bit. That's every man for himself, I guess. I don't know. I don't really share that mentality. I'm too nice of a guy, man. It's not even really that. It's just I've had that done to me, and it always sucks, right? So, you know, I only do it to somebody else just because I'm fucking greedy. It's better just to get into a group and share the mob. But there are people who will literally run and attack it, and then you're like, invite, and they just won't do it. They just don't give a shit. World of Warcraft Classic etiquette. Right? It's a thing. Alright, there's a couple of freaks down here. Level 8. I don't really want to pull. Okay, good. There's a healing pot we can't use. We're just going to vendor all that stuff. How slow is this weapon? 3.3. The slowest weapons you can get are the 3.8. And that's seconds, so it's nearly 4 seconds per swing. Which is a long time. So that's something to think about, especially if you get something on you, a debuff where your attack speed is slowed. So say you get a debuff and your attack speed is slowed by 50% or increased by 100%, right? You can do the math on that pretty easy. You could be nearly 8 seconds before you're swinging your weapon again. Something to think about. So that's where dots and stuff, you know, kind of help out quite a bit. We need one more ring here. We will get a rage generator. It's okay. It'll help out when I'm like kind of dead in the water with rage. Worn leather boots. That's an upgrade. Take those. This is why. So on this character, I turn off sell junk automatically. I usually have that on, but trash could be upgrades for us on this character. Which, I gotta be honest, I don't know, it makes it more fun for me when you're always looking for like the smallest little upgrade, right? You're just constantly kind of upgrading your character a little teeny bit at a time. The saddest thing that can happen, I mean, besides dying, is getting like a world buff in the city. And you've got to right click and get rid of it. That's kind of rough. Another sad thing is when you get like the perfect item, right? For us, it would be like strength and stamina. Or even strength and agility is also really good because the armor contribution and the crit chance increase, like it's just pretty good. Also, I think it also contributes to your dodge chance. I'm pretty sure. We can actually look at it. Yeah. Increases armor and chance to dodge. Increased chance to score a crit with all weapons. And it increases your attack power with ranged weapons.
Well done.
There we are. I don't think I can take this guy yet. I'm going to play it safe. Oh, I pulled one. She's kind of half-assed chasing me. She's like, I'm just going to jog. If he gets away, fine. Yeah, she seemed really into it. She's like, hey, get out of here. Oh, I got whispered here. So if I right-click, I should be able to see the whisper. Because I already opened it. I don't know. I'm terrible at that. Hopefully it wasn't like somebody trying to invite me to the Ironman Guild. It might have been. Might have been my buddy David or Ed. Those guys are still doing the Ironman challenge. We'll get into the guild. I think Ed was 55. He could be level 56. Hopefully he's still kicking. And David had hit level 40. He's probably beyond that by now. That's a good run on any character just to get to level 40. It's impressive. And again, if you've gotten your hardcore characters to 60, just, you're using everything, world buffs and all that shit. Try something a little harder, man, You can go self-found, where it eliminates the auction house, makes it a little bit more difficult. You could do something like this. You could do the Oathbound challenge. Or, in my opinion, you could do the ultimate and do the Ironman here. It's, it's grindy as fuck, but I don't know. I think that's part of the fun of it again.
I have exactly what you need.
Do you? Exactly what I need, you say. We'll save the stringy... No, never mind. I can't use cooking, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Those are the old boots. Sell the health pot. We can make up a few bandages. We can actually afford this, and I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. So this is an odd... Well, it's not odd, but it's a little bit unusual that you'll get a two-hander that's slower, that's faster than the one that you're using, but does more damage all around. So this does more top end, 13, and more damage per second, and we've got the money, so I'm just going to buy that.
Trust no one.
And we'll go ahead and equip that, and we'll make our little change here with the macro so I don't, whoops, get into combat shit. Okay. I wonder why it's going there and not here. I don't know, but we need to... Hold on. Jesus. Okay, switch. There we go. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, that goes there. So let's change the macro here. This is the two-handed sword. Just do that and save. All right. And we can give this to him.
I am forsaken.
Ooh. We need to grab this stuff. So let me switch again. Well, that's 100 more armor. We just fucking straight up take that.
Watch your back.
So we do the switch here. Change the macro again. Sorry, guys. To the... The Worn Heater Shield. Interesting name.
This had better be good.
It's good. Trust me. It's good. I got 5 silver left. All of this stuff are upgrades here. But I don't really have much money left. What I usually will do, if I can afford like one thing, is pick whichever gives me the most armor. So it looks like 41 armor is the best. So I'm going to go ahead and get that.
Beware. enemies abound.
And you can have that. Get a little money back. I could afford one more thing, but then I'll be flat broke. That's pretty good. 16. That's 36. Let's get the gloves. I've got 5 copper. 5 copper left. All right.
Our time will come.
It helps. All right, our time will come. How are we doing over here? We're only 35 minutes. All right.
What now?
Proof of demise.
Trust no one.
Got your rings, my friend.
Embrace the shadow.
All right. Veramothras would be proud. You serve your leaders well, warrior. Get another upgrade here. Oh my god, did I literally just buy this belt? No, I didn't. I don't think so.
Beware the living.
Did I? Nah. I don't know. I did. We're back up to 2 whole entire silver.
What would you ask of death?
No, he had the light chain belt, which I couldn't afford.
Farewell.
All right. Let's make some bandages here. Keep on top of that. All right. Oh, I do have Doomweed still. Right. All right, let's come up here. We'll do some of these quests. Maybe. There's a levitating food crate. Get that. That's perfect. It's exactly what we have in the bag. Some mushrooms there. What I'll probably do here is we'll be questing in this area to level 10. And I can do the warrior quest here. Then we'll take the Zeppelin into Duratar and we can do some of those quests and there will be green. That's a good way to do it, in my opinion. Back and forth like that. All right, we need these grave robbers. And the ichor that they carry. These are undead. It's the cracked buckler. We already had that. So we know that's not an upgrade. Close to that fool. See if I can get some rage built up. Kind of lay off my abilities for a little bit. With the exception of that. Haven't slept very much this last week, really. So, you know, laying in bed and trying to keep my mind off everything. I finished up the pretty long book I was reading by Aaron Neville called Last Days. Pretty good. I could see that I can definitely see them making that into a movie. I can also see them ruining it. But it's pretty good. And then I read White Fang by Jack London. I read that when I was young, and I kind of forgotten the story of it. It was pretty moving. Quite moving. In fact, I got emotional at the end of it, but I read it in 2 nights. It's a pretty short read. I think that was written in like 1897 or maybe the very early 1900s, 1904. I think he died in 1916. Spirit reduced, that's literally doesn't matter for us. It's a one-handed axe, I believe. Can't use axe. But I'm definitely going to train it, because as you can see, it's a lot more damage. More than likely, I'll level up. If I get too far behind on a weapon, I'll find a very green mob and I'll level it up. I don't know, these are fairly green. I should probably do it now. Let's switch over before I get too far behind. 37 of 40. It's not that far off, but let's keep on top of both of these. It's in our best interest. Might hit level 9 this episode. There's that same hunter we saw. Love and Peace for Horde. Interesting guild name.
Well done.
The Horde generally has more sinister names, but not always. The undead, much like humanoids do, they'll drop coin and cloth. Whereas, you know, like if you're fighting beasts or whatever, I don't think you get cloth or coin from them, right? That makes sense if you think about it. Make sure I keep my battle shop going here. I haven't had a chance to look at comments on... I put a little update out. You know, that I had to leave again. But I saw that quite a few people respond to the video. And I just want to thank you for well wishes and kind words and thoughts. I really appreciate it. I really do. And it means a lot to me. That, you know, a lot of you seem to genuinely care. And, you know, I know I'm just a gaming channel here, but we're all people, right? And we're all going through shit. And it means a lot to me. It really does. The support is, it's nice. It's wonderful, really. Getting a little emotional. See if I can get my shit together before I break down and start sobbing. That's always fun to watch, isn't it? I'll do a cutscene. I don't know if I've got any more tears left, honestly. I'm a pretty emotional guy, you know, the best of times, so... Doesn't take much for me to kind of lose it. Alright, we're done. We need the mongrels. And they've kind of dressed kind of weird. It's these. They're actually really kind of creepy looking. If you've ever looked at these things up close, they've got like... They're wearing like bandages and shit. Kind of fucking strange. Like a bloody gut wrap. I don't think we could take what you call them up here. This dude. Not yet, but soon. I guess it's going in the empty slot. I think there's a way to change that, but I don't remember how to do it. I think you have to, if you put it in the place you want it and then make the macro and use it, then I think it will go back to that spot. I'm kind of pretty particular about where things are in my bags. Actually thought I was done. All right, this is our last one here. All right, so Maggot Eye. Wait, do I not have the quest for him? Oh, I needed one more grave robber. I don't think I've actually picked up the quest for Maggot Eye yet. I kind of thought it was part of this. Let's go get our last grave robber here.
Well done.
Well done. Lux Magus. Oh, she's the guild master. I love that animation that the undead have, the females. I don't know if the males have that, but the females have it. It's like they're fucking all anxious, looking around and shit.
The dead shall serve.
All right. There it is. The dead shall serve, apparently. That's what the Lich King says. All right, that's an odd level, so there's nothing for us to train. It opened up this quest, which does go into Silver Pine. We'll go ahead and pick it up.
What is it? Our time will come.
Your time is a luxury that is not afforded to those of us under the employ of Lady Sylvanas. Surely you know this by now. As a member of the Royal Apothecary Society, it is my duty to share my knowledge with my colleagues so that our collective efforts might one day provide the Dark Lady with the new plague she so badly desires. Take these findings to Apothecary Renferal, who is stationed at the Sepulchre in Silver Pine Forest.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, Freako. We'll do it.
What do you require?
I require use of your vending service.
Watch your back.
Watch yours.
Be quick about your business.
5 silver, you say? All right, I think I want... Let's grab this. I'm going to be broke again, but it's worth it to me. Pretty big armor difference there. And you can have that.
Trust no one.
I'm not going to trust a damn soul. Oh, it's the wanted poster. That's what it is. The cogwheel there. Wanted Magadai, a foul beast. Even by Knoll standards, Magadai has been sentenced to death for his crimes against the Forsaken. This despicable villain has been stealing corpses for use by the Lich King's army. Magadai was last seen pillaging the lands near Garen's Haunt to the north of Brill. Ooh. I gotta stop buying stuff and check the quest rewards. It is a complete waste of silver if I spend 5 or 6 silver on something and then I get an upgrade of the same thing.
This had better be good.
Expertly done, Iron Man. The Scourge are mistaken if they think they can use the corpses against us, and the fluid you gathered from the Rawhide slaves will be studied by our apothecaries. It may have secrets we can use against them. As I said, well done. But our struggle continues, and the conflict will surely offer you more chances to prove your worth to the Forsaken. All right, neither one of these is an upgrade, so whenever you get this, I just look for which one vendors for the most, which are the zombie skin boots.
Remember, patience, discipline.
All right, we can pick these up. Well, let's go ahead and grab them.
Beware the living.
I need a fresh report from our Death Guard way stations to the east. I must know if more Scourge forces have slipped past the bulwark into Tearsfall. Our vigilance on the border to the Plaguelands must be maintained. We can't let the Scourge get a stronger foothold. Travel south along the road, then east at the fork to the way station. Speak with Death Guard Linnea.
Trust no one.
The Prodigal Lich. Bether Iceshard, a high-ranking and powerful mage in the Undercity to the south, commands me to send him an agent with proven worth against the Scourge. You, Iron Man, will be that agent. Present these orders to Bether. He will then instruct you on your mission. Alrighty.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Dark Lady, watch over you. May she watch over you. And we also have 2 bag-filling quests, is what I refer to these 2 quests here.
I'm listening. Victory for Sylvanas.
All right, this is Coleman Farthing here, and he seeks revenge. The Agamond family was the most prosperous family in Tearsfall Glades. I used to work their mills before the plague. When the Scourge first came, the Agamonds fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamonds, in their pride, doomed us to undeath, and now they are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamonds who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Devlin Agamond was the younger of the 2 sons in the Agamond family, and in life the 2 could not be more different. Thurman was tall and gentle, while his younger brother was weak and sharp-tongued. When Agamemnon Mills fell to the plague, I was not surprised to hear that Devlin was quick to succumb. His mad chattering can still be heard near the road leading to the mills. I'm collecting the remains of the Agamemnons, and I want poor Devlin. Find him, destroy him, and bring me his bones.
Beware the living.
All right. Bones it is. We will sell off this excess bandage. There's no sense in keeping it. So I get a little silver collected here. I'll train one-handed axes and probably end up training two-handed axes as well. Because we're going to be switching to whatever is best for us. Whatever does more damage. So it's worth spending the silver to do that. Where is she at? Here she is.
And you are...
You can have these extra things. All right. I'm good to go on food.
Trust no
It's
one.
good enough. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. We did hit level 9. Should hit level 10 next episode. We'll see. I want to thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit today. You guys and gals, take care. Iron Man and myself will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.